What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I posted for you guys, so today I thought that I'd wake up super early, start a pot of coffee, and get motivated to do a cleaning motivation video. I'm sure a lot of people can use the motivation after the Thanksgiving holiday. I woke up and started me a pot of coffee so that I could get some energy to get done what needs to be done. And then I just went with simple sausage and biscuits for breakfast because it's an easy cleanup and I don't want to spend forever washing dishes because I have a lot planned for today. We are going to be getting a new kitchen table and I'm gonna have to deep clean this kitchen before we take the old one out and bring the new one in. So I'm going to pour myself a cup of coffee and wake up, and then we'll get busy cleaning. What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. So right now I'm just chilling on the couch, finishing what's left of my coffee, trying to get some energy in me. My daughter just finished her breakfast and she's just chilling watching cartoons. I feel like I'm dragging now that the holidays are over, and I really need to get my butt up and get motivated cleaning up my house. I feel like since I wasn't having Thanksgiving at my house and I was going to a relative's house, I kind of neglected cleaning my house because I just felt like nobody was coming over, so I didn't really need to deep clean it. So my house has been about 3 days without deep cleaning. I've literally just been picking things up, and you guys know that's really not like me. I love to make sure everything's neat, clean, and organized. So I need to get up and straighten up. So that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. So let's get started. This is what my living room's looking like. It's so messy. I just straightened this carpet up. This carpet was like setting sideways because the dogs were running around playing. Harmony had them going. I need to change out the blankets on my couch. I need to put this blanket up. There's shoes piled up over in the corner. And of course, Harmony drug out some toys to play with on the bar. It's now moving on to my kitchen. As you can see, it is a mess. I've got so much going on over here in this corner. Of course, I got some packages in the mail from Cozy Me Candles. I do plan on doing a candle review for you guys on their new Christmas collection, but I'm waiting on my third package to get here so that I can show you guys the complete set. So make sure you're watching for that video. But as you can see, I've got a whole bunch of stuff over here in this corner. I've got cat food and dog food. That's for my dog food. I'm just going to empty that into that container. And I also have one for the cat food that's in this cabinet. I actually put both of them in the cabinet just to get them out of the way. I've got stuff stacked all over here in this corner that needs to be put away in the pantry. And I've got this box that needs to go out to the garbage. I snagged me up a new coffee maker during Black Friday, so I just need to go ahead and throw that away. And as you can see, I got some new red cushions. I've got 2 here, and then I have 2 over here. So I bought 4 cushions, and I actually have 6 chairs. That is because today my husband is taking this all apart, and he's going to wrap it up and store it away in our storage shed. As of right now, he is actually on his way to pick up our new table. We're going to put this away. You never know if our family grows, we'll need this, or if we move into a bigger house, I'm going to want this bigger table that sets more people. So we're definitely going to store it away until we decide that we want to use it again. For now, we're going to replace it with a smaller round table that does have an extension leaf for the middle, but we're not going to be using that. We're going to just store it away with this table. So I really need to get this kitchen cleaned up before he gets back home so that he can move this out and move the new one in. Real quick, before we start the video, I wanted to rewind back to the night before. I knew that I was getting a kitchen table today, so I actually went on the hunt for some table decor, and this is what I ended up finding. I did go to Walmart and I went to Big Lots, couldn't find anything, and what I did find was like ridiculously priced. I'm talking like $15 a plate and about $7 to $8 per little decorative towel. But I went to the Dollar Tree and I found these really pretty glass plates. They've got the red trim around them and the holly on them. And I also got these red big shiny plates that I can put the white plate on top of. And then these are actually little hand towels. I got one to hang on my stove. And then I also got 4 more so that I can kind of bunch up and put a ring around it and then have it setting on top of the plate for decoration. Since we are not using these, I don't have to wash them, so all the gold glitter is going to stay, and then once Christmas is over, I'll just put them up and store them away. So super cute. I got all of these for $1 each. Do not sleep on the Dollar Tree. I think that they're super cute, and I'll show you what they look like on my table tomorrow after we get it and set it up. But for now, we need to get this house cleaned up, and we're going to start off in the living room. I'm just going to put this blanket away. Harmony likes to lay and watch cartoons in the mornings, and I need to strip my couches. These throws have been on there for about 5 days, and they really need to be switched out, so I'm going to go throw them in the washer now. And then I'm going to put this blanket back in Harmony's room. And then I'm going to go ahead and flip all my couch cushions. They need to be wiped down and clean under. But before I do that, I'm going to go in with my broom and I'm just going to sweep up my living room really good. You guys know that I do have pets and they shed like crazy. And I do vacuum this area rug. But even after I vacuum it, if I go in with the broom and sweep it hard enough, so much hair comes off of this rug. It's like it sticks to it. So I've really gotten to the habit of doing that before I vacuum it. And I swear it makes a huge difference. So here's an example of what come off of the area rug. It's just so much lint and dog hair that sticks to this carpet. It's crazy. And it's because this carpet isn't all the same length. All the leaves on here stand up higher than the red, so hair gets stuck in between. So moving on to the couch, I just filled up a bucket of warm water and some Pine Sol. And I'm just gonna get my rag wet, and then I'm going to give these cushions a good wiping. It really helps to freshen up the fabric and it spot cleans. And any hair that's on here, the rag really seems to pick up. And I do this every time I change out the throws that are on my couch. This couch is almost 2 years old and it still looks as new as the day I got it. And I just want to show you guys who I found hiding behind the cushion. This is our kitten. She was the runt, and she loves to hide behind the cushions of the couch every time I lift them up to clean them. She goes crazy and acts like it's playtime. So I wanted to show you guys her. She's grown so quickly, and her name is Latte, so we have a mocha and a latte. But we've been calling her Fluffy because that's what she comes to, and she's super fluffy. So now I'm just going to let my couches dry off a little bit, and I'm going in with my carpet powder. This is the Love My Carpet brand, and it smells like cinnamon apples. I get this from the Dollar Tree for just $1, and it is my absolute favorite. And now I'm just going to go in with the vacuum, and I'm going to give this area rug a good vacuuming. So I've already swept it off with the broom, And now I'm going to vacuum it. And when I'm done vacuuming, I'm going to go in with a rag. And I'm also going to wipe down the area rug just to get up any pet hair and to spot clean it. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and fix my couch up. I'm going to put this throw on here. And I like to keep these on my couches only because I have pets and it helps protect the fabric from them and any spills that my daughter might make. And I get these throws everywhere. These are actually twin size blankets that goes on a bed. And I just fold them and tuck them in so that they fit the couch. And it just makes the couch a little bit more softer and comfortable because it is so thick. And then I went ahead and filled up a bucket with clean water and some more Pine Sol, and I'm just going to give my area rug a good cleaning. Dog hair and cat hair likes to stick to fabrics, and it gets pushed down in there to where it's stuck. So that's why I like to go in with this rag, because it picks all the cat hair and dog hair up. And then I just got clean water again, and I'm gonna go in and wipe up my floors. So I do have a Swiffer, but you guys know I like to get down and really clean my floors. It just makes me feel a little bit better, like they're way cleaner. And when I wipe it up with a rag, I can control how much water goes on my floor so that I'm not tearing them up, because water does get down between the cracks, and over time you'll see the floor bubbling up. So I really don't want that to happen, so this is why I get down and clean it. So now that I'm done with the big projects in the living room, I'm going to move on to cleaning off all the glass. So I've got my Windex out, and I've got a rag that is damp. And I'm just going to give the table a good wipe down. Lately, my dog has been going around the table with her back under it on the edges, and she's just scratching her back since her skin is dry. I recently picked up some conditioner for her to use on her back, so hopefully that helps, because she's driving me absolutely insane, smearing up my table. And now I'm just going to move on to both of my end tables. I'm going to wipe them down, and I'm also going to wipe down my lamps. And I also wiped down the fireplace glass off of camera real quick before I moved on to this glass stand. And I'm going to start at the top and then make my way down to the bottom. And once I'm done with that, I'm done with the living room. It seems way cleaner and so much more fresher. And now I'm just going to move on to the kitchen. So since we are getting a new kitchen table, I'm just going to try to clean up in here as quickly as possible, because my husband is going to get the table right now as we speak. So I'm going to start off by just clearing off my bar. This bar is a catch-all. We eat here, Harmony plays around it, she does her schoolwork around it. So I'm going to go in with some Lysol. I'm going to spray the counters down and wait a few minutes so that it can kill any germs that are on the countertops. And then I'll go in and give it a good wipe down once it's set for a little while. And my kittens have a very bad habit of running all over the counter. but I don't really know where else to put their cat food at, because if it's on the ground, my dogs just eat it all up. So now I'm just going to go in and I'm going to wash up the few dishes that I had laying in the sink. Just a few cups and 2 little saucer plates, so not much. And then once I'm done with that, I've got my little scrub brush and I've got some diluted bleach and dish soap inside of there, and I'm just gonna give my sink a good cleaning. Well, I don't know how many other people can relate, but as soon as I know I'm getting something new for the house, it could be something as small as a candle or a picture frame, I go absolutely nuts cleaning up the house, only because I feel like before I can put it in its place, the house has to be really clean so that I can actually enjoy it. So that's why I am really focusing on my kitchen and my living room today. Since I'm getting a new kitchen table, I feel like it'll fit better in a clean house, so that way I can be more proud of it. And now I've got my Lysol spray again, and I'm just spraying off the rest of my countertops now that my dishes are done and my sink is scrubbed out. And I'm also wiping down a few walls that need to be cleaned while I'm wiping all this off. And of course, I'm so addicted to cleaning my new stove. I try to keep it looking new as possible. So I wipe this stove down every time I get done using it. So now moving on to this mess over here in the corner, I'm just going to clear this table off. And once I get it cleared off, I'm going to start moving the chairs out one by one, so that way I can pull the table out, because I really do need to clean under it, and I need to declutter this corner. And it may help a little if I open up these blinds so that I can actually see what I'm doing. So while I'm cleaning out this corner, I'm just going to go ahead and cut open this dog food and fill up the dog's container so that I can get this big bag out of the way. And after this, I'm going to do the same to the cat food, and then I'll store it away in the cabinet behind me. So now I'm just back to clearing the table off. I swear this big table is just like my bar. Just because there's so much space on it, it's a catch-all. So now that I'm downsizing with the table, I feel like I won't put as much stuff on it, and that'll really help declutter. So I'm gonna go ahead and start sweeping up the floor before I get down and scrub it on my hands and knees. And I'm gonna try to do this as quick as possible because my husband texted me and told me that he was literally like 15 minutes away. So I want to get the floors wiped up before he gets home. That way they have enough time to dry. So I swept up real quick, and now I'm just gonna go in with some warm water and some Pine Sol. And since I'm cleaning up the kitchen, I did put a little splash of bleach in the bucket, as I feel like it will help disinfect the floors. Since we do come in here to eat, I want it as clean as possible. So as soon as I got done wiping up the floor, my husband got home and he's got our table. So once the floor is dried, he brought it in, and I decided to go ahead and put the leaf in the middle of it because I like the shape of the table once it's in there. As you can see, I went ahead and put my new cushions on there after wiping the table down, and then I put these decorations on the top of it, and our little fluffy kitten has already made herself comfortable and she's ready for a nap. So now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and put my decor on it that I bought from the Dollar Tree, and we'll see how that looks. So I feel like once I get this table set up and decorated, I won't want to set a lot of boxes and clutter it. So that way, that'll help me keep the table better organized and not so messy, and it won't become a catch-all. And once I see the tables always put together, it'll just make me want to clean the rest of the house if it needs cleaned, because nobody wants a cute table set up surrounded by a messy house. So yeah, now I just put my little napkins in the middle of my plates and then hung this little towel on my stove. And now, last but not least, to complete my house cleaning, I'm going to put this wax melt into my burner. Then I'm going to spend the rest of my day on my couch with my family, enjoying our nice clean home. I want to thank everybody for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos like this, and I'll see you next time.